What?
Alive and alert from the north side of the dirt. It's Friday Night Vibe with your boy Theo B and my brother D Real and our special guest Ty. I gotta cut him off because he humble with it. No, we're gonna do this the Rock With Me Nation way. Normally we give it ladies first, as Queen Latifah would say. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. But my brother Daryl is a brand new grandfather this week. Twins, as a matter of fact. So we got to give it up to him first. We got to give it up to him first. Big dog, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you so very much. I am overjoyed. My daughter FaceTimed me on Christmas, and I got to see the babies in real time.
Aww.
They was sleeping, but I got to see them in real time. Ezra and Aurora are their names.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, that is beautiful.
And you shared the pictures with members of the Rock With Me Nation. You got
I shared it in the live last night.
Yes, you did.
Go ahead.
I was indisposed.
That's okay. I think I still boom. Here you go, right here, just for you, Theo. Pow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, they beautiful, bro.
Them the grandbabies.
Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Those are some beautiful Christmas gifts.
Yeah,
they are. And my middle baby is she got one in the oven. So here I went about a good 15 years with none, and then I got 3 in 1 year.
Come on, somebody.
Beautiful.
So yes,
we got that, and I want to say I wish you, your family, many more grandchildren and everything like that, and everything, that legacy that you leave behind.
Slow down.
But
okay,
we
don't want a whole bunch because they're gonna be coming to G-Pop for everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. We got Miss Guinness Book of World Records herself. And she's a Texas Longhorn fan. I got that from.
That's right.
All
day, every day.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
There. Wait. I gotta hold it up.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Love it.
Hooray.
But we got Miss Guinness Book of Records herself. The Black Panther. That IP is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most Lord have mercy, Jesus. Lord.
And Miss Elam, for our edification.
Yes, sir.
How many pieces of Black Panther merch do you own?
I own over 3,000 pieces. Guinness gave me credit for about 2,600 pieces. Some things that they don't count if they're made by people on Etsy or if they're sold as a set. So, just to be on the safe side, I turned in about 4,000, but they gave me the credit for about 2,600. So I would rest in the middle and say I have about 3,000 pieces.
They just ain't want to count no more. That's all that was.
Right. I think so. I think they were like, hey, look, let's set a number high enough where she won't fuss, but low enough where we don't have to count. So I said, oh, you know what? Whatever y'all say, I'm good with it.
Listen.
Okay. And we see you got a picture, you got a screenshot of a lot of stuff there, and that ain't even the tip of the iceberg. But can you tell us what you got in front of us right now?
Sure. I am coming to you live from the first floor of my house and a room that I call the breakfast nook. And this room is where I house all the duplicates so that I can give them away, sell them, dispose of them, because there's quite a few of them. As you can see, a lot of the plushies, I accidentally will collect, a duplicate.
I see that 12-inch Titan back there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And look, the legends, I bought 2 of those on accident. Wasn't even trying. I was like, whoops.
Lord have mercy.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, a lot of stuff you just end up, with the duplicate. And so I will, like I said, usually either sell them on eBay or give them away, especially if kids come over. I'm happy to
Right.
give them away.
Wait,
So you see,
stay right there. Stay right there. So you say when the kids come over. When the kids come over and they see this, what do they say?
oh, little boys are just amazed. They're usually speechless. They just pause and look. And they don't even ask, which I think is so sweet. They don't ask, can I have one or can I touch it? Or they're just so amazed. They're like, wow, she's got a lot of stuff.
Kind
Yeah,
of like we are.
right. Yes, and here's my favorite part. It's Christmas time, so I have to salute. Yes, for my Christmas tree.
Yeah. I got a few ornaments on my tree, but I don't got a topper. That's
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Daryl, did you see the Black Panther piece that she got from Alaska?
You
Oh
want to?
yeah. I saw it in the video, but it went in and out. I guess it's
Yeah.
because I was so like, okay, so she got one from Alaska, big deal. Look at all that other stuff though.
I told Alicia, I said, I don't even know how Daryl gonna feel about that. Because he lives in Alaska. Like,
I'm overjoyed. Let's just be to see somebody with, well, I would say more enthusiasm than us when it comes to collecting all things T'Challa.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to try to change the camera, and then I'm going to take you outside to the. I'm going to do camera face in front. That worked. That worked just like that.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is time. This is time.
Yes.
This time, right?
Good evening, everyone. And so the collection is in the back of my house, and so I got to take you outside.
All right.
So
I have that hat you're wearing.
Excellent. I have 2 of them because, again, I accidentally bought, 2 of them. I bought one in the mail, and then I was on a cruise, and they had it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on and get a second one because I know I'm going to wear it out.
Look, the way you be talking, you were talking in the video, I'm saying, you're like, wherever she go, she on the hunt for some Black Panther stuff. Like, wherever she touched down there, she looking for
it. Got stuff from all over the
yeah.
Where are some of the places that you have gotten Black? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so I just wanted to turn so you'll see what people see when they enter it. So this is, let me take you around this way. So this is the back of my house. Okay. And so what happens is when you come down my driveway, that's the first thing you see. You see the
pull on up.
Now let me tell you a story about
it ain't never been conquered. Pull on up.
Oh yeah. Well, I have to tell you the story behind this banner, right? So you see how big it is, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I thought it was maybe 6 feet, 8 feet, when I bought it from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. And of course, I bring it home and I unwind it, and it's like 40 feet by 80 feet. It's humongous. But what was so funny was it was a person of the vanilla persuasion.
Okay.
Come on now. Don't lock up on it like that. They're yonder now.
Oh goodness. It's a lock. And it locked on the yard. Why couldn't it lock on some Black Panthers?
She has a lot, man. I'm sitting up there looking like you said, I'm sitting up there having a conversation with myself. I'm like, are you really a fan? Are you really a fan? See, that's a fan right there, big dog. That's a fan right there.
Well, you made me feel like I gotta step my game up. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't doing enough.
No, yeah, you just have to.
Huh. Okay. Say again.
All
There we
right.
go.
Say again, Mister.
Here we go. Turn the light on in
That look like
here.
that. That
There
look like
we
that
go.
12-inch Koei right there.
Oh my!
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
that shield. I love that shield.
I
Ain't the
love
shield
that
bomb?
shield too.
I want one. Is that a custom?
No,
She said no. That's all you need to know. She said no. That means
Okay.
we Googling from there.
It could be somewhere. It could be somewhere remote on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right.
yeah,
I will find it.
yeah.
Like last of the Mohicans, I will find you.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Listen,
Yes.
hey, you got me and Daryl inspired, and I don't want to say it's hard to get us inspired, but you got us inspired. It's like, okay,
Yay. Well, I am always happy to inspire people just to take a second look at the movie, to look at it from a different perspective. Even if you don't start collecting, just appreciate the message,
I
you
tell
know,
you,
of the movie.
Wait.
Daryl, look at that throne. You can't move. You can't move. Daryl, you
made
called.
the throne there. The throne there. Well, please explain where did that come from?
Okay, I ordered it. I can't remember where it came from, but it was at the time when I purchased it, it was the most expensive item in the collection. It was, I think, $1,200, and it comes in 3 pieces. So of course, wait, let me make sure. Okay, there we go. So his spear, comes out of there, and then his head.
Got it.
You can pop
More careful.
his head.
Is that a sideshow collectible?
It might be, but you know what? I'm gonna take you upstairs is the box, and so I can show you the box.
Okay.
So you can put the unmask or the mask.
You know, they look like that T'Challa from that
Avengers
Ultimate
game.
Avengers video game.
Yeah.
Oh, haha. And he comes up. I won't lift him up, but he comes up off the throne. If you want to, seat something else on the throne, he comes
No,
off
that's
of there.
absolutely fine. That's beautiful.
Thank you. It's one of my favorites.
We got the Komoyo King in
one
the
of
building.
my favorites now too. Ty, remember I was telling you about the president of the Black Panther fan group. He's here now. That is the Komoyo. He says welcome.
Hello, Komoyo King.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yes, we try to bring fun stuff. We try to bring lively stuff, and I'm sure that a lot of people right now that are watching are over the moon, just like I was. When I saw that video, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And she a sister too. Yeah. Oh my goodness! That's what.
And I'll tell you guys. I'll tell y'all a little backstory. So back in 2015, I made it into the Guinness Book of World Records for my sheep collection. And I was going back and forth with 2 other ladies, just stuffed animals, lamb and sheep, because we started a Christian sorority when I was an undergrad. And so the sheep or the lamb, we're the lamb of God, the sheep of his pasture. We know his voice. And so I had made it into the book about 10 years ago. And not soon as they printed the book, this lady in Italy broke my record. And I was like, you know what? And she broke it for real, for real. She broke it by like 400 items. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to let her have it. I'm not even going to fight for it, but I'm going to collect something that I don't have to worry about nobody trying to compete with me. And so when the movie came out, and the movie came out the same year that she broke it, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to collect Black Panther stuff, and I don't think I'm going to have to worry about anybody chasing me. And with these tariffs now, you really don't have to worry about it because it costs so much money just to get something over here.
Well, what I want to say is this: 2 things. One, it does my heart good because being members of just a safe space, recast T'Challa and T'Challa No Dollar and all the stuff that all the names we've been called, it does our heart good to see a woman with this big behind Black Panther collection. It does. I ain't even lie. Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Ty, I have a question.
Sure.
Can you swing back over to the hats?
I sure can. And there's 3 sections of hats. There is
not that
section.
But that's a beautiful.
All right. And then there's one over here. There's this section. Just want to show it all.
Okay. That's what you're here for. That's what you're here.
Yeah.
Show it all off.
And so you were asking about this section.
Yes. That red, black, and green one. I have that one.
Oh, I just got a shirt. This one?
Yes.
Yeah. I just got a shirt that came in to match it.
Yeah, it's the Juneteenth one, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because the person that got it from me, that's what they told me, that it was a Juneteenth thing. So I'm like,
I love it.
Juneteenth, give it here.
Yes, I'm here for the colors. I'm here for the whole thing. Yes.
That is quite.
Are y'all ready to go upstairs?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
We ain't done.
Wait. Are the Black Panther helmets in this room?
They're upstairs. The motorcycle helmets. Okay. Yeah, they're upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn this light off. I'm still here. But I'm gonna turn the light off and take it up there.
You got a roomy backyard.
I do. It's a great size lot. And my daddy was teasing me because I gave up a tenant, in order to house this stuff, because I usually rent it out. And so my daddy was like, "You gonna put your stuff back there? You ain't gonna have no tenant." I was like, "That means I gotta work a little harder."
Okay.
He's like, "You ain't gonna get that rent." I said, "Well, I just gotta work a little harder."
That is dedication. That is dedication.
When we say she got Wakanda at the house, she take that to a whole nother level. She got Wakanda at the house.
She got Wakanda at the house. Real. Wakanda definitely.
All right. And that light on.
We ain't waiting till 2028 for T'Challa. She got T'Challa every time she open up her eyes. Hey, T'Challa,
the video game, bro.
Yeah. Now you're upstairs.
That video game, bro. Oh my God. Oh, it got Pac-Man on it.
Donkey Kong. Stronger. All the old school games. Because I just turned 54, so I'm right behind y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
One time. Listen, I'm loving it.
Yes.
It's like a daggone Black Panther museum.
It is. That's what everybody says. You gonna charge admission?
What you mean, like?
Yes, but those are buttons and pins. They're on both sides. Those are my prototypes. I want to just make sure you get to see things that you may not have seen in the video. And so I don't think you got to see the prototypes in the video for the folks that could.
How did you come across the prototypes?
On accident. I accidentally found one, and then I found out how rare they were, and then I started hunting for them. And so that's how I ended up getting so many, because I think I found this purple one, and I was just like, "Oh, how cool is that?" And then I found out that they have, I guess, Funko Fridays at a certain conference. And I just started hunting for them. I was like, "Give me all the prototypes you can find."
Have you been to
two things? One,
Comic Cons, Ty?
I have not. That's the funny thing is
that's probably another place you can score you some nice merch.
Yes, I heard.
Two things. We got to give it up for Grand Madam Tarot. She is now in the building. And the second thing, Juju see this, he gonna be in his feelings. Like all them Funko Pops.
Yeah, you gotta pull up to see.
Oh, you haven't seen it. Let's take it to the Funko Pops. That's all right. That's all right. And your motorcycle helmets.
Okay.
Now you're in the kitchen. And so, yep. Oh, and see, there's the box. And so that you can see who.
Gamerverse. Yep, it's based on the video game. So that makes 100% sense.
Oh, yeah. Why was that image?
Yes, because that particular Black Panther is from the video game.
Got it. All right.
Oh, okay. I see him.
Yeah.
Go back to them helmets.
Yes, and there's actually 3.
Ain't never been used. Oh my goodness.
Nope. Never. I buy them literally just to display them.
I like that one right there.
Thank you. There's one more out there. It's a little smaller. I think it's about $250. So it's it's on the list, but I haven't picked it up yet.
Right.
This is another one of my favorites. I don't think you got to see in the video, but here is a picture of the gloves, and then here are the gloves.
Okay.
And guess who signed it? Can you tell who signed my glove? That is Mike Tyson's autograph.
Oh, wow.
So I went to I see your necklace, but I went to a Fitterman. I went to a Fitterman meetup and brought my gloves, and I was like, Mr. Tyson, will you sign my glove? He was like, absolutely.
Certainly, I'll sign your gloves for you.
Yes. And so they give you a certificate and everything.
I didn't crack that joke, Mr. Tyson. I didn't do that. That wasn't me.
Hey.
But there's the picture and then the actual gloves. But yeah, and here we have all the Funko Pop. And I had no idea, that there were so many Black Panther ones, out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you got to see. Was that the upside down one? I think so. So I was searching and found. So there's the 70. Okay, you see that one, right? Mm-hmm. And then a limited edition is this error. You see how it was packaged and it's upside down.
Okay. Wow. I thought you was getting ready to say, that's a Stranger Things Black Panther.
And that it's the who did Groot? I think there's a Groot as Black Panther that just came out.
Oh wow.
You see Groot as Black Panther. Is that not adorable?
Groot and Black Panther. Okay.
Yeah.
Did not even know such a thing existed.
I know. That's the fun part, is when you find things that are just really, really, really unique. That's what I really enjoy.
And Terra Negra, that is a what is that? Mexican Black Panther poster?
Yep, that came from Brazil. That's the Spanish version. And then right underneath it, I have the one that came from France.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I think on this wall is the one from Japan. There's the.
Yeah, gotta be Japan if his face is covered.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Let's see. The chocolate man in there, you can barely tell.
It's because they actually do. I don't want to act like that, but I don't like. They really do. They really do like us. I don't know why they act like that. They be out dancing.
Oh yeah. They love us. They love us. They love all our culture.
Yes, I don't really get that, and I don't want to mention the women, but I'm just saying, like, they need to stop acting like that.
I had a question. Cause my wife asked. So you keep them in the bathroom all the time?
Yeah, because I lost a tenant, so I had to use the space. Okay. Yeah.
So they in the bathroom all the time.
They're in the bathroom all the time. I didn't have anything in the bathtub at first. I had just put the shower curtain up, But then I wanted to give the Coach bags their own space, because paid so much doggone money for them.
She
And
said,
so
It's a Black Panther Coach bag.
That's what she said.
but it's a whole collection, y'all. That's the backpack, right? And then they got the crossbody. I mean, they got all the money. They got a keychain. They got a wallet. They got a tablet holder. They got the credit card holder, license holder. I was like, you know what? I said, y'all deserve your own space. And so I moved that stuff into the bathtub.
Now I saw a copy of Fantastic Four number 52. That was a reprint, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that was downstairs. What I do have is a German version that is authentic. You see let me take it up.
Yeah.
I know the glare.
And it's slabbed.
Yes.
So 6.0. Okay. That ain't too bad. Schwarzenpanther.
Yes.
It should be Schwarzenpanzer.
Uh-huh. Well, I said I'll invest in the German version, but I'll do a reprint on the US version.
Our friend Byron is in the house. Hey, Byron, I hope everything is great over there where you at, brother. And yeah, don't even trip, dog. We got you. It's all love over here. That he was our slated guest.
Yes. So we'll just swap. He can
watch this.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff he gets to watch. Goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I know there are a few things you may not have, just given what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Those are all the popcorn buckets from the different countries. I saw the movie in 7 countries, 6 countries, 7 countries.
She's got it.
What do you have the talent at the popcorn bucket?
Yes, this one. Well, I have this one and the one from Thailand. So I have this one that I think came from Mexico. Yeah. That's the one from Mexico, right? Wakanda por siempre. And then this one, you can buy it from Thailand, but you guys, when I went to Thailand, they were still selling them. I went to Thailand in April and I bought it. They were still selling them. And so
Daryl, that fits a 6-inch action figure.
It does.
I've looked at the price of it. I've looked at the price of them. They're not cheap.
No doubt. Okay.
Yes, but
they do fit on 6-inch action figures. That much I can say. I saw that. I'm just upset that
Yeah, and I just put
that it is not frugal.
Hasbro, Todd McFarlane, somebody. That's.
I think the most expensive piece I have, that would probably be my Sideshow collectible.
Yes.
So yeah, and I didn't, and I got lucky. I got my Sideshow collectible from the pawn shop.
Love it. I am a thriftier.
I just happened to be in there looking for tools. I wasn't even looking, you know what I'm saying, for Black Panther.
Love it.
Ooh, how much is that? And they was like $400. I'm like, give it here.
Love it.
And I know they every bit of $800-900. You know what I'm saying? So
and speaking of that piece,
Swarovski?
Yes. Man, I don't think you got to see that in the video.
I was looking at that the other day, fantasizing about if I wish I could one day.
If I wish I could one day.
It's just so beautiful. But I put it off forever because, like you said, they start at $750. I had seen it in Biloxi, but I ended up getting it for like $420. And so I snatched it. As soon as I saw it in the 4s, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna see it this low ever again. And so I picked it up. Yeah.
You know what it is, Daryl?
What?
We got to get on her level financially. That's what that is. We got to get on her level.
What? No. Let me tell you.
Gotta go back to school.
No,
Huh?
I would be completely honest with you. What he probably spent on his children and will spend on his grandchildren, this is my children and grandchildren. So I tell everybody, I'm not rich, I have a regular job.
You just got disposable income.
There you go. What you spend on your kids or what you might have spent on 1 year of college, you know what I mean? It's probably what,
I got 3 girls.
There you go. So yeah, so don't think,
one of them been through college. So
there you go. So you have spent more on one child than I've spent, on this collection.
You making sense. When you ain't, obligated to do XYZ, you do have more money to do ... So no, we definitely picking up what you're putting down. But now, you giving us some stuff.
Ty, I got another question. Ty. Zombie Black Panther.
Oh yes. You want to see him?
Yes, I do. She went right to it. She knew exactly where it is.
Yeah.
That's the regular size one?
That's the jumbo. So I give you some scale. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's my hand.
I got that. I got that one.
Excellent. Nice. Yep. And if they make any more big ones, y'all let me know, because as soon as I see the big ones, I can snatch them.
And that Avengers 87.
Speaking of letting you know some stuff, Miss Ty, you blessed us with a lot this evening and everything like that. And the Rock With Me Nation, one of our saying is, if you know us, grow us, and sharing is caring. And we believe in sharing. Now you got some stuff. Now I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of this gentleman by the name of Artman Customs on Instagram?
Nope. I don't have an active Instagram. I've been told that I need to be active on Instagram. That is better, but I'm old, y'all. So I have been doing Facebook.
Way older than us. Stop it.
Can you see that, man?
Them just some examples. Back up a little bit, Theo. Back it up.
It's Angela Bassett's face on Okoye's body.
Yeah, but it's the Queen Mother Ramunda, because we got 2 different Okoye action figures.
Oh,
and that is a pauldron for the comic book version of
I like.
Now, the reason why we're doing this is because Artman Custom, that's a young brother. He goes to school out there on the West Coast and everything like that. And he's a huge Black Panther fan, as well as he does his own customizations and everything. And we're feeling like, with you being the Black Panther fan that you are, your set needs the Queen Mother Ramunda's head sculpt. You need that. You need that. So you hit him up on Instagram whenever you get one. And he does it for you. He does it for you.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, young brother. We say support Black business, so that's what we
absolutely.
So
lead with that man, because he's doing some beautiful work. He's done a few customs for me and Theo, actually, and solid work. I can't hate.
We're able to have the comic book version of the Goddess Bast at the house. Another sister wrote I'm probably insulting you by saying this. Cheryl Lynn Eaton, the Blood Hunt Black Panther storyline. We know you don't necessarily protect the story per se, but she had her own version of Bast.
I wonder if do I have that HeroClix? Did they make HeroClix?
You would know before I would. I'm gonna be honest.
They may have. I know they have a HeroClix of the of T'Challa with the pauldron that I showed you. I don't know if they have a Bast one, but I mean,
man, that just look familiar when you showed it to me. Let me
they may have. I ain't gonna say they don't.
Let's take a peek and see.
We want everybody collection. Look, we want everybody.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, see that color right there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a museum right there.
Look at that, boy. Look at that.
What the men say? Now, Miss Ty, you got what the men say? I know the men say something. What the men say when they see
it? They just shake their head.
Not fans, eh? Not fans, huh?
Yeah, they just shake their head. I think like, that this is the easiest way to stay single is just spend money, you know.
Okay.
Listen, that wouldn't work with certain men.
You ain't got nobody telling you how to spend your money.
That's right, doggone it, and never will. I promise you that. I promise you that.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
That video,
like, Lord have mercy.
That video game console, man. That
custom.
Oh yeah. When he, because it came up in my feed because I collect a lot of texts and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think it came up in my feed to buy one, and just because I think their image is like the Cowboys, the Texans, you know. Right. And so when I originally reached out to him, I was like, I think I want a Texans video game. And so he was like, oh, okay, well, I can work up some prototypes and you tell me which one you approve. And I said, wait. So you don't already have them made? He said, oh, no, I can put whatever you want on it. I can put your name. I said, well, wait, if you can put whatever I want on it, then I don't need no Texans. I need Black Panther. And not knowing it was a black guy, you know, so he was like, oh, bet, I can do that. And I was like, oh, my gosh. And he did such a great job. Drove all the way from Oklahoma to Texas to bring it to me.
Come on, somebody. Come on. Daryl, I'm sorry. Byron is in the building. Apologize for not being able to make it and everything.
You must have been talking when I talked about Byron.
And he says there is a Bass Hero Clicks with the lioness. I thought so.
It just doesn't like that. He's got the lion head.
Yes, because I was like, I thought I said it looked familiar. Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
We want you to have those characters. That's what it is. We want you to have them. We want you to have. We want you to have the Queen Mother removal.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, if you got all things Wakandan.
Yes, I want it. I want it.
Yeah, I know you got a T'Chaka.
Oh yeah. Where is he? Downstairs.
I got it.
Yeah.
Myself.
Yeah, because I didn't open those drawers. I didn't even get to open the drawers downstairs. But yeah, is there T'Chaka up here? I thought there was. No. Just in the Funko Pop, but not in the action figure.
See, my issue having space. My issues having space. You know what I mean?
Oh, believe me, if I didn't own this, it was taking over my house. You know, and so my mama was like, "You need to make a decision." She was like, "Are you gonna just let this stuff just take over your house, or are you gonna put it in the garage apartment?" And I was like, "If I put it in the garage apartment, I can't have no tenant." And she was like, that's why we call it a decision. You know, it's like you're going to have to make a decision. So I said, you know what? I want my house back. So I'm going to take all this stuff and put it back there. And I just won't have no tenant for a while.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. It gets to a certain point in your life where you can have what you want.
I think it's worth it. It's because it lets you enjoy it. In my house, you couldn't really enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's stacked on top of each other. It's in boxes. It's, you know, but you know, here it can be spread out. It's organized. You can really appreciate it. So I definitely think it was worth putting it back here.
Speaking of appreciation, you said something earlier, and we talked about it before we came on the show. You said something on the video that resonated with me. What is it about the character, the IP, the brand that has you as being as devoted, as committed of a fan as you are? What is it?
Yes. And I would say two things, you know, well, three things. You know, one was that initial motivation, you know, to just find something unique, you know, to get back in the book. But two is probably more important than one, is just when the movie came out and just the values. Like I said, just the Black excellence. I saw it with my mom, and my mom has been, she just retired from NASA after 52 years. So she believes, yes, she believes in Black excellence. She believes there's nothing you can't do if you put your mind to it. She believes that you can make straight A's every day, all day, if you put your mind to it. She believes that you can win every case all the way to the Supreme Court if you put your mind to it. So just, when we saw the movie, I mean, she just fell in love, and just watching her love it, made me love it. And she was like, that movie is just everything I've ever taught you. Love people, be kind, but be smart, be shrewd, have values, be protective, be courageous. I mean, just be humble, be kind. I mean, everything that she ever taught me is embodied in that movie. And then, because like you said, this is a safe space. She was like, I told you, I teach you about the colonizers. I teach you how, they take and destroy, everything they put their hands on. They don't seek how they can benefit the world. They seek how they can benefit themselves. And you have to know, that is inherent, in them. And so she's like, you have to be leery, and mindful. And so I just thought that the movie did a great job of playing on it without being offensive. You know what I mean? It just, just speaking on it. And so it was just amazing to see all of those virtues and values in one movie, and so that's when I started collecting. And then when I realized it could get to a Guinness level, then like I said in the video, I wanted to draw people's attention. But as I have your attention, I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to go to the doctor. I want you to do what he did. He went to the doctor. He was diagnosed with cancer, but he continued to fight. He continued to love. He continued to share. And I want everybody to do that. I want cancer survivors to know that you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. He walked in his purpose. Look at all the lives he touched. Even after he was diagnosed, he continued to visit children in cancer wards, reaching out to them, giving them hope. He could have just said, hey, I know the diagnosis. I'm going to go sit down somewhere, and be still. But he didn't. He kept loving, kept sharing.
I just want people to understand, if y'all didn't catch it, she made a transition from talking about the character to actually talking about the actor.
Yes.
And I think it's very, very important that people realize you can talk about both, but they are two different people. Yes. And the characteristics from both, the character.
Yes, that's a perfect way to say it, Theo. Yeah.
Real are character traits to be admired, not to shy away from. Not to shy, because one of the biggest things we get told is, will you give up? Don't fight for this, don't fight for that. And I'm like, how do you tell us that? One, we're Gen X, so we were born in the civil rights, so I don't know how you fix your mouth to tell us that. Right. Two, the character would never do it. And three, the actor who portrayed the character would never do it.
So I don't know how Yes, that's very well said. That's very well said. I didn't even notice, but that is so true. I did fall in love with the character and then the actor. You know what I mean? I'm like, I love them both, and I want those traits, embodied in everyone.
Thank you for saying that, because when we vibing and everything like that, when we talk about we want the character recast, people take it to mean that we don't have the utmost respect for the actor. I will say that the actor helped me as an older person. And I've told my brother Darryl this and everything. He helped me looking at how he lived his life, and then his older brother is a pastor. Helped me to reconcile my Black side, if you will, my African American side, with my God side, if you will, my child of God side, because seeing him know who he was, tracing his roots back to Africa, was still being a God-fearing man because he knew the true God. You weren't gonna knock him off his hustle. I was like, I get it. Your brother's a pastor, right? And your brother is wearing an African dashiki to church, and he is. Okay. I got it. Thank you. I was lost, but now I'm found. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good looking.
Love it. Love it.
That's that part. So I definitely get what you're saying, and then of course the character. My brother Daryl talked to that, the qualities of the character.
Well, something else I want to talk about. Now, as a collector, you are in it purely for collection purposes. When we talk about the Black Panther as a character, the character has been around since 1966.
I have the 66 jersey. And you know what's so funny? I'm sorry, don't lose your thought. I just have to interject that I didn't know that it was, had been around since 66. And so when I was buying stuff, I went to D23 conference and Angela Bassett was celebrating a birthday and she was turning 66. And so I thought, they were making the stuff to honor, her birthday.
Okay. And another interesting little piece of trivia. The character of the Black Panther precedes the actual organization of the Black Panthers by about 3 months.
Oh, what? That's a fun fact.
So the Black Panther was around before the Black Panthers. But what I wanted to get out about it, if you look at your copy of Fantastic, well, you can't, yours is slabbed, but if you have a duplicate copy, look at your duplicate copy of Fantastic Four number 52, and when you open that first page, that splash page, there's a picture of the Black Panther. Do you know what's different about the Black Panther in that picture that you don't see? And you'll see it also in your Funko. He had a cowl where his face was exposed. And when and for a little while, for a couple months, the character started getting thank you, Theo, started getting traction. People wrote in. They didn't like it. And in a moment where I was not proud of Stan Lee, he caved into the pressure and put a full mask on because of what people said. But this is the man who gave us the X-Men, who are inspired by the civil rights struggle, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Why would you be afraid to show a Black man's face in these comic books? Because if you keep showing that Black man's face, you ain't gonna be able to sell none of them comic books. And a strange thing that has happened throughout that character's 59-year history has never, one time he has had a comic book run that exceeded 50 issues. Other than that, the character has had short comic book runs or temporary runs. Never has there been 100 consecutive issues of a Black Panther comic. So I say that simply to say we take 2 steps forward and we still gotta be backpedaling, pussyfoot around with these people who are afraid to see a great character be great.
I got a joke.
Go on, crack a joke, Theo. Go ahead. Break the levity on in here.
In February 2026, Black Panther, T'Challa, he got a 60th anniversary one shot coming out. It's a special. It's got 4 stories in it, 4 short stories in it. All of them take place in the past. The first story is somebody that they tried to use to replace him is trying to find where T'Challa at. Can't find it. The second story is the same dude that's looking for T'Challa. He gonna holler at Aurora to see if Aurora know where he at. The third story is a flashback story of when T'Challa and Adam Brashear, Blue Marvel, were hanging out. The fourth story is a flashback story of when T'Challa and Magneto were hanging out. That's his 60th anniversary.
Ooh, and I love anniversaries. So you all are now fully charged with the task of letting me know of anything, commercial, homemade, I don't care, overseas, here, I don't care. If anything comes, I want it. You tell me how to get it. I give you a little slice for finding it. I'm like, hey.
We probably gonna give you that one for free. We probably gonna give you that 60th anniversary for free. You're not gonna have to pay for that.
Well, no, she probably don't want no. She probably don't want no T'Challa, no dollar pen, huh?
No what?
Well, okay, then I would have to explain my rationale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a safe space. It's a safe space. I feel like I gotta reiterate that. It's a safe space.
There you go.
You love all things Black Panther.
All things, correct.
We love the Black Panther.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, okay, when I gate
you ain't gonna let nobody misspeak. You ain't gonna let nobody misspeak on Angela.
We not gatekeeping, but if we hear something that is not, or see something that is not 100% true to the vision that Jack Kirby and Stan Lee created, and has been carried on by many others,
you gonna call it out.
We speak on it. And social media, we speak on it on our pages. We simply speak on it. Okay. And one of the things that T'Challa, the Black Panther, is known for throughout comics is his genius level intellect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of the things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way about the movie is how they made Shuri seem like he was smarter.
Yes.
T'Challa was. And I mean, that's all cute and fine because you want to sell tickets, but don't downplay the character to make somebody else look good. Why can't? Because in comics, they existed side by side.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So after I'm going to play real quick. Miss Ty.
Yes, sir.
All things Black Panther. You'll love this. you know Sam Wilson in the MCU.
Okay.
You know Sam. Okay. So in the comics, right, when Sam first showed up, Sam was running rooftops with Steve Wilson. I'm gonna say with Steve Rogers in an orange, in a green and orange costume. He called a Falcon, but he jumping from rooftop to rooftop on fire escapes and everything. T'Challa came from Wakanda and made Sam's wings. So when Sam is flying in the MCU in Captain America Winter Soldier, those of us that are Black Panther fans, we trying to figure out how he flying without you giving the king of Wakanda his due process.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Vibranium.
Now watch this. You a sister. Now I'm gonna go there now, yonder. Hold on. There. This ain't the crash out segment, but I got this sister right here yonder. So
make it brief. Don't go nuts.
So Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, in the MCU. You know Monica Rambeau. I don't know if you know what her code name is because they really ain't focusing on her, nothing like that. But you know Monica Rambeau, right? Well, I believe it was 1980. So Spider-Man ain't. Carol Danvers is Miss Marvel at the time. There is no Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel then passed away from radiation poisoning.
Oh my
Cancer.
goodness.
Yeah. Marvell, a dude. He didn't pass away. So you got this young lady who is a lieutenant in New Orleans for the New Orleans Harbor Patrol, and she's been trying to get promoted, but because of the toxic masculinity or the male chauvinism, that's what we called it back in the day. They holding the sister down, right? And so this professor, she got a mom and daddy. She got a mama and daddy, not just a mama. Her mama don't know Carol. Her mama don't know Carol. She got a mama and daddy who support her in her efforts to get promoted. Well, one of her dad's friends, Daryl, help me out, an old professor says, hey, I got this device that I'm working on. It's like a trans-interdimensional type of device, but there's this dude that's like a Colombian warlord. He want me to turn it over to him. You work for the New Orleans Harbor Patrol. Can you help a brother out? Well, I'm gonna go undercover and I'm gonna see what I can do because this is gonna look good for my career. So she cut us up next to the Colombian drug lord and everything. He got the doctor. He want the device activated. The device can't be activated because it's gonna cause some trouble. So Monica smashes it. I don't know how smart this is. She smashes it with her 2 fists. It blows up on her. Well, now she can do some stuff that she could never do before. She used some powers to try and shut some stuff down, and she wake up a few hours later someplace else. The first female Captain Marvel was Monica Rambeau. It wasn't Carol Danvers. And her power set is to the point where everything that they put Carol Danvers in there for Endgame, Monica could have did that on a different level. But Monica did. We didn't need Carol, and we could have kept our sister with our nuclear family intact. As a queen, as a sister, you didn't get to see that sister with her mom and daddy get her shine on like she was supposed to.
Interesting.
It's a safe space.
I love it. I love the knowledge.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my previous thought that I got cut off from.
Oh, my bad. I ain't know.
I wasn't talking about nothing. He just went on a tirade, cut me all the way off. I wasn't saying nothing. I was just trying to explain vibranium and okay. Anyways, vibranium was mentioned in the MCU long before T'Challa was. Okay. The story of vibranium in the MCU was told incorrectly. If we want to be perfectly honest, how there is very rarely, if ever, any mention of vibranium, and you not saying the source. Tony Stark was is she froze? Is she froze?
We both, everybody been froze today. That's why I've been checking on the monitor.
You'll be able to hear me though. Long story short, Tony Stark was made the linchpin of the MCU, and he didn't have to be. And to me, that goes back to the point of what I was saying, how they downplayed. Oh, she gone. She disappeared. Oh my goodness. Maybe her phone ran out of power. maybe her phone ran out of power. And maybe that what happened. Maybe she'll come back. But anyway.
Hopefully. But she got a lot of stuff.
She got a hell of a lot of stuff. When I saw that video, man, I was like, bruh, I didn't even know as a human being that could accumulate that much.
I told the inspiration is you sit up there, and while you might not be moved necessarily to take your collection in a direction that she does, it does inspire you to expand your collection. But you know what, damn it, I've been slacking. Some other stuff I can get around here.
But you know what? It's a lot of things that we have in our collections, but we don't display them. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's stuff I like walking around the house. My house ain't My house is not as littered with Black Panther memorabilia, and I use the word respectfully, as her house is, but I got a few things that y'all don't get to see, but it ain't 2,500 of them. It ain't 3,000 of them.
No, I'm sitting up here like, so I feel bad because I'm like, Theo, you didn't walk past some stuff you could have just grabbed that was Black Panther. I said, damn, you're right.
That bendable, that bendy. I done walked past that bendy in the store so many times, it ain't even funny. That bendy Black Panther, that bendable, that stretchy. I done walked by that thing like umpteen million times.
She got me questioning my fandom. Like, hey, are you serious? You serious? And you know why I'm saying that? And this is what I love about her collection. I seen a brother with a Deadpool collection. As much as he got Deadpool, he ain't got her with Black Panther. But I love the fact of the matter of, and this is where I'm at with it. And me and you talk about this, the Rock With Me Nation, we talk about stuff like this all the time. That's Black representation. That's a sister.
Well, she said it, Black. She said it herself, Black excellence.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, we'll say that and have a room full of Clark Kent, Peter Parker, some other type of stuff. I'm just being honest. So it makes me feel good. Like, I like, if folks can say what they want to say, we said it's a safe space. I ain't gonna lie, folks can do what they want to do. It's a free world. But I seen one European sister dress up like Storm. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. I no hate, no shame whatsoever. No hate. Storm probably the #1 Black female superhero that's out there though. When I look at so many of us wanting to cosplay as the white superhero, when the Black superheroes sit out there, a whole plethora of them and everything like that, it make me feel some type of way. When we sit up here and we got a room full of every other hero except for a Black one, and it's the Black ones that need to shine, because we always, when we get in these spaces and everything, we be talking, well, don't nobody know who the hero is, or that hero ain't done nothing. Well, that's gonna be a repetitive statement if don't nobody do anything with the hero.
Okay,
we can't sit up here.
Here's the bounce back though. Okay, there are a ton of Black cosplayers who do Black cosplay. But here's the thing about Black cosplay or cosplay, period. A lot of people either go one or two ways with cosplay. You either orbit around the same 3 or 4 characters, and everything you do is an incarnation of that character, or you are a like full-fledged cosplayer who is trying to just cosplay as many different characters as they can. There are Black cosplayers that do this. And speaking as somebody who has cosplayed before, cosplayers don't want to be pushed into a corner and say, because they fought too hard to get the right to be able to do it. It's bad enough. People already hear me, let me finish. That it's bad enough people get on cosplayers because cosplayers are built a certain way, or cosplayers are shaped a certain way, and we say, well, we don't say it anymore, but you say you don't look like so and so, or you ain't the best cosplayer for that. Now, body shame is one thing, but it still creates a atmosphere of, I guess, distress is the word I want to use, when like say me as a Black cosplayer want to cosplay as Sub-Zero.
Right, I get it. So I understand your point where you're coming from, and now I really do get it, because you just drove it home. You cosplay. This ain't about Daryl cosplaying. No, what I'm talking about is when I'm making my
cosplays.
Right. Okay. So I'm gonna say it, and I'm hoping that it's understood. I'm trying to get it out there. When I'm perusing social media, I'm not gonna sit up here and say, no, I don't see Black cosplayers playing as Black characters. That would be me lying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you peruse social media and you look at the folks blowing up, you're looking at the folks using their social media platform to pump this hero, pump that hero, and they cosplay. I'm sitting here looking at them. I'm sitting here looking at them. It's Mr. Fantastic. It's Magneto. It's Wolverine. Now we gonna get Blade, but you're not gonna get Icon. You're not gonna get Rocket. You're not gonna get Tech 9. You might get Luke Cage if we can find a brother that's big enough to do that. Yeah, you're gonna get Aurora because they're popular. But I'm not talking about those characters because see, you can have somebody, oh, for kicks and giggles, let me play Starfire. Okay, well, I don't necessarily. Starfire is not necessarily a top tier hero, but you're gonna play her. So I'm saying to myself, when we're talking about bringing awareness, because that's what I'm looking at. If we say it all the time, when you in these social media, this hero ain't done nothing. That hero ain't done nothing. Oh, well, we don't know about this hero. Well, I asked the question, if it's a black hero, whose responsibility is it to make folks aware of the black hero? To her point, I've seen black collectors, action figure collectors, black collectors, period. G.I. Joe, X-Men, Deadpool, Wolverine, and I'm talking about brothers.
Oh, now he gone.
My phone overheated.
But since you're back, we were talking about cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the issue is there are black cosplayers, and the dilemma, quote unquote, seems to be there aren't enough black cosplayers out there playing black characters. Okay. And like I was telling him, me as a black cosplayer, I gotta push back against that because
telling him,
there are
black cosplayer, I gotta push back against it because
there are
telling him, there are black cosplayer, I gotta push back against it because.
And then on top of that, as a cosplayer, who's trying to tell me who I should or shouldn't cosplay as? If I want to cosplay as Spider-Man, why can't I cosplay as Spider-Man? Oh, you're not representing black because you're cosplaying as Spider-Man. Our response to that is then you get your A out here and put on a costume, and you can be Black Panther, you can be Luke Cage, you can be the Black Hulk, you can be all of that. Don't tell other people if you've never done it before, really. Okay. And there's a lot of hate in the cosplay community both ways because it's already bad enough that black cosplayers try to just cosplay universally and they're getting flack from European cosplayers and Asian cosplayers because they're playing those characters. But then when they flip and play black cosplayers, ain't nobody checking for them. And then it's like, oh, ain't nobody doing black cosplay. No, when we was doing black cosplay, you ends wasn't checking for it. And now that we go back to do what we want to do, now y'all like, it ain't enough black cosplay out there. I feel so kind of way about that.
I don't want to lump myself in with them. I don't want to lump myself in with them because the question that I asked is a valid question. Whose responsibility? I know what my role is as a content creator. I know what my role is. If I want to see more of it, I got to do something. I'm asking the question because I don't cosplay, and I'm not shaming those that cosplay as other characters. Get your cosplay on. So I don't want to be lumped in with everybody else because I'm not coming from there. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody body shaming nobody. I ain't got nothing to do with what character you want to play. I'm simply asking the question because when it comes to the Caucasian characters, they gonna rep all of them all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We can rep them same characters. I'm not tripping. Where's Darwin at? Well, I would have to ask the question.
Simple question. Are there more Black characters in fiction than there are European or Asian ones? That's why you get that. If there were thousands upon thousands upon thousands of that's Black creators need to create more Black characters. So that when we get to a place that it's not even an argument about what you should or shouldn't say.
Let me interject and give you my 2 cents on it. Now I have cosplayed Black character, of course. I have been Shuri. I'm going on a Disney cruise next month, and my friend Michelle is going to be Okoye. You know, I've been Princess Tiana. I tell you a few funny Halloween story, and then I'll show you what I think about Black cosplay. So it was Halloween probably about 10 years ago, and I dressed up as Princess Tiana. And a friend of mine lives in San Antonio, and they do real live trick-or-treating. You know what I'm saying? It was back when it was safe. Uh-oh, we lost Theo. He's coming. So, you know, I had the full dress on. I mean, I had the frog, I had everything. And a lady stopped me and she said, "Excuse me," real sweet lady. She said, "Will you do me a favor?" And I said, "Sure. What do you need?" And she said, "My daughter, her little 3-year-old, she says, my daughter's been following you for like 20 minutes. She said, do you mind just stopping and taking a picture with her and give her a hug? She believes that you're the real Princess Tiana." And she was Hispanic, you know, and so, but she was just enamored, you know, that that the princess, you know, was there. And I think that little children don't get to see, you know, especially Black women, you know, we haven't even, you know, gotten to that point. I mean, Black men, I think they probably outnumber us, you know, 10-1 in terms of cosplay. But I want to show you what I believe illustrates the importance of Black cosplay. And
it's not an attack. And I don't, if that's how it's coming across, I apologize. It's not an attack. It's not an attack. It's an observation, because I'm sitting up here looking at, like, there's a guy out there right now, and it's one, but there's another dude who got the bonnet on his head and everything like that. He's blowing up. He's funny. Does all kind of characters from all across the board, everything. Absolutely hilarious. There's another dude, he goes to movie theaters when the Fantastic Four came out. He said, "I'm Reed Richards. Do I give a damn about this?" And the dude's absolutely hilarious. He did quite a few characters and everything like that. But you and I in these message boards, well, we don't know Darwin, so Darwin shouldn't get no play. Or we don't know Gentle. What has Gentle ever done? Like, you and I hitting our head. We're having to customize action figures of characters that we like, that Hasbro don't see no significance in, to when we do create customizing. You know who's sitting up there like, oh, I see who you got. It's the European. They know who the character is. We don't.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked the question. I know what my responsibility is, because I care. So I care. It ain't for me just to keep talking about or say what somebody ain't doing, and I ain't doing nothing my damn self. I can only do what I can do. What I can do is, okay, well, I can put the new Warriors out there and everything like that. You came out there with what's the sister name that was slaying people, Vampire Slayer, because folks didn't know what she was out there as a superhero. Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer and everything.
Yeah.
You know, you threw that out there and everything, but nobody's really gonna know. And even with you throwing that out there, sharing it, you had folks like, well, I don't know who that is. You would if he putting the character out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you doing what you can do as a reviewer. You doing what you can do based on what you do. So this ain't you. We all got a role to play. You see, and you played yours. I can't say Daryl tried to prop Black superheroes from other than Marvel and DC. Daryl has done that. So I can say that about you, but I'm no different than I can say that about you. I'm sitting up there and looking like the black actors, because no differently than you say, and I didn't say you were wrong, no differently than you say, we want to be able to play cosplay as various characters, regardless of who they are. The black actors feel the same way.
Well, exactly that. You are, when we say, I go to Comic-Cons and I see all of these black cosplayers, but they're not cosplaying black characters. Should they? Yeah, they should.
It's not a question. Like I said,
isn't cosplay, at least I thought, cosplay is based on cosplaying as somebody you like. And if I'm cosplaying as a character I like, and that character happens to be Asian, I don't want nobody throwing shade at me, is what I'm saying. Or somebody telling me I'm less black than what I should be. Same way.
And I don't like I said, I'm hoping that ain't how I came across. I'm saying what I mean, and I mean what I say. Because I would say, Theo, I would say, get some more knowledge. In all you're getting, get understanding. That's what it says in the Bible. And you can say that, but what I will say is this: I did not get the question answered that I asked. I said, whose responsibility is it? I didn't accuse nobody of nothing. I didn't hate on nobody. I didn't say wasn't nobody doing this. I've seen, as far as getting the knowledge, I've seen it. I just asked the question: whose responsibility?
Whose responsibility is it?
Well, you know what? I would interject while we're talking about whose responsibility is it. You reminded me of the first time I went to Disneyland, because you can't see Black Panther in Orlando. There's still a big Marvel Disney dispute. So you can't see Black Panther in Orlando, but you can see him at Disneyland. You know, there's a whole area. There's a Okoye tribute and everything. It's really, really great. And Shuri is there, and Black Panther is there. Well, in 2018, I went to Disneyland as soon as I found out, you know, you could see him there. And there was a line, you know, forming to see the character. And in front of me was a little boy, as pale and white as he could be, and he was dressed in full Black Panther. You know, and so
I like that.
I just was so tickled, you know, because it just never crossed my mind, you know, that a little white boy would want to be, you know, Black Panther. But I realized that to him, he doesn't see skin color. It's just like the Hulk. He just sees a character that he likes.
Come on,
you
now.
know, so
Come
instead
on now,
of, and I won't say instead of, but I would say in addition, you know, to encouraging Black people to cosplay Black people, encourage white people to cosplay Black characters. You know, I think that it meant the world to me to see that little boy embrace that character. But when I look at Black Panther through his eyes, he's not saying, oh, that's a Black man, I can't be a Black man. He's saying that's a superhero I like, and I want to be just like him.
Thank you. Thank you, Ty. Thank you.
Like I said, I led with the young lady
on how Black or white somebody is or isn't. None of that. That has nothing to do with cosplay.
I don't think that's what I said. Like, and I apologize because clearly
I didn't say you said anything. What I'm saying.
But the way it shifted, because I was just asking a question. Because it's like when we talk about, here we go, Yahya Abdul-Mateen. He finna play Wonder Man. He gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you got a lot of people, mostly African American people, and people who are in the know about Simon Williams that don't like it. And they have a right to feel that way. But like you said, y'all still gonna get paid.
Yeah, he gonna get paid, but okay, so
Yahya himself called it clown. He called it clown work.
Right, but Simon Williams or Adam Bashir?
Huh?
Simon Williams or Adam Bashir? If I'm talking about wanting more people to know about characters of color,
First,
yeah, he can play whatever role he want to play. That's it.
I didn't make that decision at Marvel. He would be better served playing Adam Bashir. I agree 150%. But that's the thing. Like, you got Anthony Mackies, you got Yahya Abdul-Mateens, you got folks like that who are like, I'm gonna do what's best for me, not what's best for the culture.
And that's what go back to me. And that's when I asked the question, which is the same question, no differently than me as a content creator, an actor, a director, a writer, whatever, agent. Whose
responsibility? Is it a responsibility, first of all? Is what I
don't know.
That's what I asked.
Do we want to?
Here we go. If that's what we're looking at, because the world ain't gonna end if there ain't no black cosplayers playing black characters. But it is
not about black cosplayers.
It's a microcosm of what we deal with in this country.
And see, that's why I'm at. We got hung up on black cosplayer, and I really said more than that, because I keep mentioning directors and writers. And if it's not our responsibility, then to a degree, we shouldn't be tripping about T'Challa not coming back to the big screen. Whose responsibility is it?
Cosplay?
I don't know.
And who or is or isn't on a screen in a movie? There's different controls there. And what I mean by that is, I can tell you how I feel about, and we do that all the time. I can tell you how I feel about what goes on the screen. I can tell you about what I don't like, what's going on the screen, to a limited degree of effectiveness. You know what I'm saying?
And
go ahead, Ty.
I was just going to interject that what I believe it's the responsibility. If we create a responsibility, then I think it can be born, by the creators and directors and screenplay writers. Because what I wanted to do was show you guys these dolls that Disney came out with a couple years ago. And I'm sure, that there were some people, that were bothered, but I was just excited because I never even imagined these characters, looking like me, and when I went to the D23, I wish I could show you the picture. When I went to the D23 conference, this is, I want to say that's Cinderella, right? Yes. Okay. So this is Cinderella, and a lady showed up in full Cinderella, black lady. And I'm like, I'm sure she never imagined cosplaying Cinderella. You know what I mean? I certainly didn't, ever imagine it, but when these dolls came out, it not only normalized that vision, but emboldened her, and so she showed up in full garb, and I was too excited. I mean, like I said, I showed up as Shuri. I wasn't, even imagining being a Disney princess. They have Rapunzel, they have Cinderella, they have Snow White. Let me show you. Snow White as a black woman, and she not Snow White. But you see that? She's beautiful. She is Snow White.
That is very, very interesting.
Yes.
That's a whole dichotomy right there.
That's Snow White
dichotomy right there, and that right there drives my point home.
Yeah, Snow White is black. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
And now, Disney didn't have.
Now watch this. We both got a point. Because Snow White is black. That action figure is black. But we've seen the black actor play the white character, and that character still come out as a white action figure. So we both got points. I'm not trying to despair. Like I said, I apologize because that wasn't my intent. My intent was to sit up here and just ask a simple question. based on the fact that when I sit back, because I said this too, when I sit back and I look at other collectors that are black men, they not doing what you did. They'll have a Deadpool. They'll have an X-Men display. Might be an Iron Man display or a Army display where it's G.I. Joe. But I'm looking at this sister, it's all Black Panther. That's rare. That's not a commonality. Even to the point where Daryl, me and you sitting up here as action figure collectors, we have to customize to fill out the lack of Black representation when it comes to action figures. So we both got a point. This wasn't no attack on cosplayers. It was just me sitting up here saying, asking the question.
Yeah, and you're right.
Here, let's go to the comments, shall we?
I promise, man. If a black cosplayer is cosplaying as a white character and they on point with it, I'm sitting up like, damn, you did that. You did. The first thought that comes through my mind is not, damn, I wish you would have played you would have cosplayed as a black character. I want to see the quality of what you're working with. Okay, that's it.
Okay, I go to cons and I see black cosplayers, but only a few playing black characters. You got everyone from T'Challa and Shuri to Mr. Terrific and John Stewart. These characters are out there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think black cosplayers are some of the best cosplayers out there, because regardless of what character they cosplaying, they take it serious.
Well, and here's my thing. All the characters that can be cosplayed out of all fiction, fantasy, sci-fi, guess what? All of them ain't black, and all of them ain't white. Guess what? Some of them are aliens that are blue and purple and orange and green. And you know what I'm saying? So to me, cosplay is not something that should be ethnicity or race centric. It shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's not enough black cosplayers, maybe that's something that needs to be addressed. But if black cosplayers
I just asked the question.
I'm not directing it at you, Theo. I'm speaking in general.
I just asked. I know ain't nobody gonna know who Gentle is if they never seen him.
Okay. Let's do that like this. I put Gentle in the same place I put Tyrock.
Okay.
As far as cosplaying is concerned, I've seen cosplayers.
And this is the thing. I've said more than cosplay for about 40 to 45 minutes.
I thought we saw.
Because I'm not talking about this. Because I'm not. The conversation was never about just cosplay.
Was your question, right?
But you're making it cosplay centric, because I mentioned agents, directors, writers, actors, everybody, cosplayers. I don't have no control over that, so it's one way or the other. Right, but it's the question, which I think is a fair question.
Whose responsibility is it? Depends. It depends. It really does. I would love to give you a cut and dry answer that goes all the way across the board. But as you know, from hundreds of thousands of videos that you've done, hundreds of thousands of videos that I've done, there is no clear-cut answer to that question. Because some people assume the responsibility and aren't up to it, and then there are other people who won't assume the responsibility.
Don't get me started.
I get that.
When we say, I just know when we say black representation, yes, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna move on because I don't want to keep talking, because I don't have an issue with that. When it comes to black representation, I'm not necessarily checking for somebody that's not black to do it. They do it, they knock it out the park. God bless you. But whose responsibility is it for black imagery, black representation, black love, black loyalty? Okay, I get it. It depends. But I'm still okay. Whose responsibility is it? Because if we gonna play Footloose and Fancy Free with it, because they're not doing that. Like, that's dead ass. They're not doing that. They're not playing Footloose and Fancy Free with theirs. They gonna cosplay as theirs. Yes, they gonna cosplay as us.
Ooh.
But if it depends with us, then I guess it depends.
Ooh. Can't speak that. Okay. All right. Black Panther. Let's just go Black Panther. I just got done saying he has never had a comic book that went beyond 50 issues. Well, one run, and that's by somebody we don't even like now. So that's neither here nor there. Other than that, between 1966 and 2025, that character has never gotten a decent comic book run, yet somehow has managed to become the Black character. We do what we do when we can do it. This is why it depends, because there's so many people pushing for it not to be. How long we been talking about recast T'Challa? How long we been talking about no T'Challa, no dollar? Why? Because whose responsibility is it?
Well, I'm an African American first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Some folks say Black. It is what it is, and so I can't speak for nobody else. You should have did what I'm saying. But considering the lane that I'm in, what I do, it's my responsibility to make sure it get out there the way it can in the lane that I'm in. And since I see they playing Footloose and Fancy Free with Monica Rambeau, I got to handle that business. Since I seen they acted like I didn't exist as a father, and I'm a whole Black father. We both Black grandfathers, and we do not exist in the MCU. I got to say something about that too. I got my sister sitting right here. She should have been on deck first as the first Captain Marvel. That sister missed some money. She missed some world building and everything like that right there. I don't even think we would have had the Marvels movie if they just let Monica Tiana Paris do her damn thing. It's on me. That got a song out there. It's on me, baby. It's on me, baby. Baby. But that's me though. And I ain't looking for nobody to do what I do, but I am going to ask the question.
And you shouldn't, because men will fail you.
Right. But I am going to ask the question.
Put your trust in God.
Especially when folks be complaining about we ain't got stuff. Folks don't treat us with respect. I'm going to ask the question. Well, you sitting up here and you want this and you want that, but you perfectly fine with this over here. You can't burn that candle at both ends. You can't. What you gonna do?
No, you can't. And as much as you tell people they got to do something, they got to listen first.
You made a valid point. Buddy say playing superheroes and everything, that's clown work. Okay, well, it's some folks that look like you that's superhero fans. They ain't forget you said
that. Exactly.
We ain't forget you said that.
And that is how you exercise your power, sir.
Now you finna get over here and you finna play this character that don't look like you. You need to know if some of us that was rooting for you gonna look at you just like this. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that. I want to see you here, Abdul Mateen, being a super. I go watch both Aquaman movies.
And do you think they relented, or simply baited and switched you with the T'Challa thing? That's a bait and switch. That's a bait. Okay. Explain. All right. Here's I don't want to. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. At the conclusion of that movie, or should I say, in the end credit scene. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say it because this is a safe place. We get a bastard. And try to pass him off as the future king of Wakanda. Okay, now
you remember when we talked about that earlier, Miss Ty? You remember?
Yeah. Now, in regular comic book canon, 616 universe. T'Challa does not have no children with nobody.
Can't even get him married. Poor dude.
Okay. Yeah, and then they saw fit to annul the marriage. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, did you know Miss Ty him and Aurora were married at one point in time?
No, but I don't want to forget to ask you, and I don't want to change the subject, but don't let me forget to ask you what happened to the storyline that was being developed at the end of Black Panther. Remember the white soldier that Shuri was taking care of? And it's like that. I feel like the
Lord
lady in
Jesus,
Misery.
we gonna come back. Yeah, that's a whole mess. We coming.
Yeah,
Get Lord
okay.
Jesus.
I was like, I feel like the lady in Misery, where I was like, that's not how the movie ended. I was like, wait, what happened to the white guy?
You know what? We know you don't like to read, so we done did some videos for you. You gonna be able to go to them videos, and you gonna be like,
yes.
I subscribe to our pages.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and you will get all of this content. You will get a legend. Okay, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Okay,
and it's the main reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, because we talk about wanting representation, but what do you do when people won't give you the representation you ask for after you collaborate and lobby and put all of this information out into the ether to tell people this is the dynamic, this is what's going on with this character, and it should stop.
Right.
And at one point, Ty, it wasn't just me, it wasn't just him, and there was an entire coalition of content providers who all claimed to be like-minded and wanted to see the elevation of this character in the way it deserved to be elevated. Well, when Marvel started paying attention and said, hey, let's throw some bones out here and see who breaks. Want me tell you how many of them broke, Ty?
How many?
All of them except 2, and you talking to them right now.
I would tell you, a Black father said to me, who is a Black content creator in the comic book lane, said that Frank Rambo, that's Monica Rambeau's father, did nothing of any note or relevance for him to be in the MCU. I'm like, he said it to me on a Saturday morning. He said it to me on a Saturday morning. And I'm telling you, because I'm sitting here still looking. I'm like, I can't even believe you said that.
But he don't have no. Is this the same person who defers to us as experts in all things Black Panther?
No, this was somebody from the people that think they God. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna mention their name. But
never mind. I already know.
So, but the White Wolf. I'm sorry, Bucky.
Yes, that's the yes.
Hold on, let me check with my brother. Bro, was you finished?
No, go ahead, dog. Do you?
Yes. What happened to the whole?
He just finds this entertaining. That's all. He just wants me to. Bucky's not the White Wolf. T'Challa got a whole adopted white brother from the neighboring city of Mohanda. I'm sorry, the neighboring nation of Mohanda. His plane went down. He was an infant. His parents was in it. He from Africa too. T'Chaka and Yami, because Ramunda is not T'Challa's biological mother. That's Shuri's biological mother. And if you ask Mr. Ray Smith, considering she was kidnapped for 10 years by a white racist, there's a question as whether or not that's actually T'Chaka's baby. Anyway, I don't want to belabor the point. Hunter, white dude, T'Challa's older adopted brother. Okay, that's the White Wolf. They made him the White Wolf because he couldn't be the heir to the throne once T'Challa came around. And so what does he lead? He leads Wakanda's secret police. As soon as you say you're going to do something negative to Wakanda, you probably then got deleted by Hunter and his boys.
Oh.
So this whole white wolf thing, he didn't even move like the white wolf. Because if he was gonna move like the white wolf, you said you didn't see it at the end. So what winds up happening at the end, of course, he fights in Infinity War in Endgame, pops back up in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, works with Zemo. No. Hunter would delete Zemo because you killed his father. And Hunter loves T'Chaka as if T'Chaka was his biological father. He really got an issue with T'Challa, kind of like that whole brotherly grudge thing. But it's to the point where he can say and do whatever to T'Challa, what he want to. You better not do it. And you better not mess with his little sister.
Interesting.
Now,
Hatut Zaraze means dogs of war.
And your homegirl Shorty, she got a bloodlust like Logan, Wolverine. Yeah, she just as violent. She's the more violent out the two. I would say Hunter is the more.
You could tell that she, as a character, tried to develop that, but I think that's where, like you said earlier, that's where the character and the person weren't able to meet. I could tell that they were trying to develop that, and even trying to give her.
She should have had that dog.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they misled you with Eric. Eric shouldn't have been in the T'Challa. Eric has never been a Black Panther, not recognized by BAST. To become a Black Panther, you must be able to take the heart-shaped herb. To take the heart-shaped herb, you must be a direct descendant. Bashinga is the second Black Panther. Mosi is the first Black Panther. So you must be a direct descendant of him. Eric created the synthetic heart-shaped herb because he almost died when he took the organic one in the comic books. So Shuri didn't take a synthetic heart-shaped herb. No, when T'Challa was injured, she took the same thing he took, an organic one. So when they sit up here and they say, well, Eric, that's not his cousin, that ain't his nephew, they not related at all. Eric is bloodthirsty. So Shuri though. So Shuri. Shuri would just as soon as swing on you to ask you how your day was going.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you got that water scene in Black Panther 2 where Atlantis attacks Wakanda. So there's a storyline that plays out like that, except Namor has the Phoenix Force with him. He ain't using water balloons. He's using the Phoenix Force to flood Wakanda. Well, Shuri don't take that too well. She's the queen of Wakanda at the time. She is. Well, when Wakanda start rebuilding itself, T'Challa is the king of the dead. Shuri is the queen of Wakanda. T'Challa is trying to broker peace because they got these incursions coming in. Shuri don't care nothing about that. This is what Shuri does. You got the most technologically advanced nation on earth in the middle of the Atlantic on a barge. That's what you got in the movie, on a barge,
right?
Fighting people that live and breathe underwater, and their way of doing it is having the men stand on top of the barge with rope tied around their waist, while the women, and we want to complain about dudes sitting on the passenger side while they women get out and pay and pump for the gas, while the women jump overboard to fight. They can't breathe underwater. The folks they can, that's not technologically advanced. This is what Shuri did in the comics.
That's tactically terrible.
Shuri led the Wakandan fleet down to Atlantis with the Hatut Zaraze and slaughtered hundreds. There was red in the water. Which one would you have preferred to see?
I want the characters to be true to the story, but
they ain't even close.
I know, and to me, you take away from the experience, especially when, like I said, when you end with one storyline and then make no mention of it, in the next one. I was like, what happened to the white man?
It was a throwaway.
I was like,
He was a throwaway character. They threw that name out there just to throw it out there. Darren was saying something. I think I messed up his point. I get where he was going now. When he was talking about T'Challa earlier, they've been messing with T'Challa's origin story going all the way back to Age of Ultron.
Boom.
Claw did not lose his arm to Ultron. He lost his arm to T'Challa when he deleted T'Chaka. That's how he lost. Kind of like how Bruce Wayne was in Crime Alley. We always get that story. Well, they never gave you T'Challa's origin story. You would have got a young man seeing his father deleted in front of him, doing what we like to say, oh, if that was my dad, I'd have did so. Well, he did it. He did it. That dude walked out of there with his part of his right arm missing, not the left. I don't know why we did that, but it's his right arm. Okay, now you got him, where I told you before, got him being raised by his uncle and his, watch this, because that's not his biological mother. Now you get him being raised by his uncle and the woman who's raising him as her very own. Only Shorty is Ramunda's biological mother. That's, to me, that's when I tell folks that like the movie, and I don't besmirch anybody, it's free space, like what you like. But when I tell them that story, they always say, "Well, whoa, why I didn't get that story?"
Right. And I think it's what's unfortunate is that, to me, you don't get that story because a black man made the decision that might hurt the story more than it'll help it. And so you have to ask him, you know what I mean? Why did you decide? Because we can't blame, Stan Lee, because, it's his story, but for whatever reason, you have, Ryan that decided, I don't want to tell a story that way.
And I think, going back to what you said on your video, the Guinness Book, what T'Challa means to you.
Yes.
That's lost in those first two movies. We should all aspire to be noble, to be virtuous, to be humble, to be smart. As your mother told you and everything like that, you can get them A's. You can go out there. You said your mother NASA. I saw Daryl like, NASA, that ain't a common thing. That's what we be talking about when we talk about that black representation. If I don't tell you you can be a black king, who gonna tell you? If I don't tell you you can be a black queen, abunk that. Forget the color, because that's man-made. If I don't tell you you can be a king and queen, who gonna tell you? If I don't ride hard for you, who am I looking for to ride hard for you? Because they're gonna ride for them all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And I ain't mad at that. Well, I'm obligated to ride just as hard for mine, if not harder. So when it come to, but bruh, I want you to know, from me to you, I don't have an issue. And if that's how I came across, I genuinely do apologize. I'm all about, if you're gonna do it right. You talking to a dude who was gonna get the Captain America stealth costume, still gonna get it. Well, hell, who am I cosplaying as?
Well,
now, mind you, I'm gonna take my Black Panther helmet with it.
You 100% correct there. Who am I cosplaying as? Bruh, we got all kind of action figures where we done snap heads off and put black heads on top of them and said, this is stealth. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is fear.
We got to go above and beyond, bro. We got to buy. We got to. It's so much that we have to do, and you know what I'm saying. And it's like, mind you, this me. I'm of the mindset when I see how folks move around us and everything like that. They don't necessarily do it because they don't necessarily know. No differently than the actors don't know.
And for the record, I just want to say, me personally, Jon Stewart, Nick Fury, Blade.
Yeah, bro, you cosplayed as a Green Lantern. I saw you.
Yeah,
you was a medieval Green Lantern.
Hey, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
When I speak, I ain't speaking about me. I'm speaking cosplayers in general.
Right.
Me?
So I'm
Do you
like
have
this.
a black cosplay? Hell yeah, I got a black cosplay. I got several black cosplays.
So
and just like to Kamaya's point, I'm usually the only black cosplayer cosplaying a black character.
I know they don't know. I know they don't know about no damn Gentle. I had a dude ask me.
They don't. And then, but on top of that, how much airplay does Marvel give to Gentle?
Exactly. She asked the point. Miss Ty asked the point. The comic book company ain't doing it. It started right there. The writer. Even if me and you talk about that damn 60th anniversary special, bro.
I feel some kind of way about that. I'm gonna just say that on a personal note. I feel some kind. How the you gonna have a 60th anniversary special and never mind.
You're not, but see, you're not wrong though, because it's like you know what it made me go back to? It made me go back to this, and maybe it shouldn't. Mr. Ray Smith sent me excerpts from an article where somebody said I can write a Black Panther story without putting him in it. I can write a Black Panther comic book without putting him in it. And I'm sitting up here and I'm like, I don't be wanting to say nothing, but okay, you did that in the world to come. It's the anniversary issue. And really, Magneto? What? Magneto for what? Magneto, no dead ass.
Black Nito.
I'm like, really? Genosha? Why do I give a damn about Genosha in the 60th anniversary Black? See, I'm trying not to crash out. I'm trying not to crash out.
It's hard.
Then you ready? Help me out. Please, Mr. Telephone Man, help me out. Tell me. I gotta lean in because I'm probably gonna have to do some more stuff when I leave.
Stay strong, brother. Here's the totem. Stay strong.
The second story. I'm sorry. Yeah, the second story. With what we know, what we've read, what we've heard.
Take your time. Take your time with it. Take your time with it, brother.
Because I ain't mad. I'm just asking a question. You know, I like, now tell them, say I ask difficult questions. With what me and you, with interviews that me and you had, with words that we've heard permeate our ears. You did what I'm saying? Why? Everything about the second story. Why? Everybody involved. Why? What for? Because which one of us was rooting for that? I need to know. I need y'all to put y'all hands in there. Who asked for that? Who wanted that? I know it was. I know it wasn't in Jack.
Ain't nobody asked for that shit. Nobody asked for it. Nobody. That was someone's twisted vision.
Well, okay, so if I didn't heard you say what you didn't say it, and I didn't read you say what you didn't wrote, why did you even take the job?
Because another Step and Fetch It told folks out loud that in order to fall in love with Wakanda, you had to fall in love with T'Challa first. And I think if you wanted me to fall in love with T'Challa, you needed to put him in more than one movie with the name Black Panther on it.
Bro, you know what? I'm getting the 60th anniversary issue for the same reason I finished collecting them 15 issues. I need rock with me, nation. Don't look for me to review that. Don't. Because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Did you do a review on The World to Come?
I don't believe I did. I'm not. I'm not sure if I did or didn't. I don't believe I did.
And there you have it. We don't cover that.
I'm saying. So you mean the first story? Casper is searching for him in Wakanda. So don't nobody know he on the Avengers. Yes, it's a flashback story too. Second story, Casper is gonna holler at Aurora to see if she know where T'Challa at. Why is he asking Aurora?
Ain't she in the Avengers and can tell him? Oh, because then that comic book will be shorter. It won't be now. But go ahead, because I'm
the third story, a flashback story. Him and Adam Brashear was kicking the bobo. This ain't take place in the Ultimates. Well, is Adam Brashear. If you want me to take this story, because I know T'Challa ain't just Adam, just the stuff they got going on right now. One doom, one world under doom. He ain't hit up Adam. Man, stop the cap. Meridian died. No. Came back and no, stop. And then the last story. Why do I care about something between him and Magneto? Why do I care?
Okay, check this out. This one I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna put together a 60th anniversary Black Panther comic. Okay. You want to do a 60th anniversary Black Panther comic book? Here is how you do a 60th anniversary Black Panther comic book. First, I'm gonna get Jonathan Hickman to do a story. I'm gonna get Don McGregor to do a story. I would love to see a story from Eve Ewing. Hey Eve, how you doing? And I need to get a story from my man Al Ewing, because the man who gave us See Wakanda and Die, that is definitely not the only great idea he has for a Black Panther story. Okay, how you gonna have a Black Panther 60th anniversary story and you didn't reprint Fantastic Four number 52?
Okay.
Why would you not? Why would you not?
I apologize real quick. Got a message from Miss Ty. The signal dropped again, but she's saying good night. She has a scheduled a Zoom meeting with her mom for 10:30 tomorrow morning. Thanks a million for having her, and she will stay tuned and come back anytime.
Salute. Yeah. If you missed it, you missed it. You can catch her on the next one. But yeah, how you gonna have that? How you gonna have Fantastic Four number 52 not be in a 60th anniversary collection of Black Panther stories? You didn't think at all? You didn't think at all to put that in there? But you wanted to, but they put a funky ass Magneto story in there.
But why though? Like, I'm okay.
Ain't what my man say on the Temptations? Ain't nobody come to see you, Casper.
Okay, so play it, because I'm trying. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna start stuttering a lot, because when shit don't make sense, I just so the 60th anniversary is next year, is 2026. I want to put out one Black Panther. I got the #1 Black IP in all the comic books. I do. Who was in this room? Like, when these ideas got pitched, I'm of the mindset there wasn't not one, regardless of that. Watch where I go with this one.
Well, you asked who was in the room.
There wasn't not one damn Black Panther fan in that damn room.
Yeah, probably.
You might have had folks that wrote Black Panther before. You might have had folks that were editors over Black Panther before. Or maybe drew Black Panther before. But you ain't have not one damn Black Panther fan in that room. Because there's no way in hell I'm sitting up in that room. I know Dwayne McDuffie couldn't have sat up in there. I see, that be that right there. That be that right there. And folks be getting mad. No, here we go. Because I want writers to understand where I'm getting ready to come with this. If you are a Black writer, whether you were born in America or not, I hold you fairly or unfairly so to the same standards and expectations of one Dwayne McDuffie. That's what that is. So when you go in them rooms and you don't rep what I know he would have, see, the same dude that said, you can't call no grown ass man Black Bucky. See, that's what I like right there. And I don't want to hear nothing because he wasn't married to no sister either. He didn't need to be to know who the hell he was. So I'm trying to figure out, yeah, I'm looking at y'all. I ain't had no Dwayne McDuffie in that damn room. That's what that was. I didn't have no Stan Lee, no Jack Kirby. I didn't have that in that room. That's crazy. But we want to do a 60th anniversary.
Okay. I'm starting to get dark, so I'm gonna swing back. I'm gonna swing back in the other direction because I'm end up saying some stuff. So I'm not gonna say some stuff. Theo,
it ain't make sense to you either, does it? Because you always say if it don't make dollars, it's gotta make sense. It ain't make sense to you, did it?
It don't make none. It don't make none. Theo, did you know that next year, McFarlane, DC Multiverse is coming out with a Cosmic Boy and a Saturn Girl?
I know, because you told me.
Okay. But Legion of superhero action figures are on the way. So and to date, we got Lightning Lad, we got Starboy.
That's a nice action figure.
Yeah, I like it. And then we got those 3 on the way. So that's a step in the right direction.
It is. Mattel, y'all need to holler at us. Mattel, you can't miss hollering at us. You need the best way I can say it is the best 2 comic book reviewers who are also action figure collectors. You need to come holler at us because Marvel be putting out some stuff that ain't comic book action. Come holler at us. Come holler at us. Come holler at us. Or Marvel, you could come holler at us and fix your quality issues.
I have a question. Who is the more fascinating Team Angsty team?
Say that again now.
The more interesting Teen Angsty team. New Warriors, Teen Titans.
I don't think that's fair. I'm a little biased.
You said if you want to say New Warriors, say New Warriors. I think New Warriors are more realistic. I
definitely
guess
street level.
In my thought process, because I mean, Teen Titans dealt with some stuff too, but I feel like New Warriors had their hand on the writers, Fabian Nasiza, and Mark Bagley. Them runs, like first, like what, 30, 35 issues or so, something like that, was very enjoyable reading, and I was excited.
You always wanted to come back. You always wanted to see what was going on next year.
Every month, I was excited about what was going on with New Warriors. I was excited about Teen Titans in the 80s. But as the Teen Titans went on, they kept They kept changing the roster, and it didn't get better, in my opinion. When they changed the roster up, it got worse.
I think
you know what I'm saying?
I think Titans Hunt was it. Like after Titans Hunt, I mean, we finna make Wally the Flash.
Titans East and Titans West was the high point.
Yeah, so you figure part of the dynamic for when we were watching the new Teen Titan, reading the new Teen Titan, you had the Raven Wally West dynamic that was there.
Yes.
You had Beast Boy trying to prove himself. Good God Almighty, when they outthought Slade Wilson when he tried to do to them what was done to the Doom Patrol, I was like, man, that's some great writing. That's some you paying homage to something. That's some great writing.
They made an enemy. They made an undying enemy out of Slade for that.
Yeah, seeing Richard Grayson doing that Titans Hunt run, go from being Robin to Nightwing. The writing was nice. I want to say when we started wanting to get into this whole Brother Blood thing, started kind of like.
I enjoyed the Fearsome Five.
Yeah, I did.
You know what I'm saying? And Simon, because Simon was causing problems. Simon was causing problems for real.
The Fearsome Five was not, like I said, what it was with me, and it's just me, like I said, I apologize to people. I never was a fan of, I like Victor Stone, but I never was a fan because that just told me something. Like it made, okay, here we go.
Well, he made his debut in the pages of Titans or Titans story. The matter of fact, Raven, Starfire, and Cyborg all make their first appearance in the same book.
Yeah, but you telling me you still see me as 1/3 of a man. Even in the damn comic books, I can't get away from that. Because that's who I got Mal Duncan over here. You won't do a damn thing with him. Except keep giving him somebody sloppy second. A whole ass human. I got a whole dude over here. No, you want to give me the dude that.
Why didn't he stay guarding?
Don't know.
Why did we have to make him Hornblower or whatever the hell
I don't know, because I don't know who the hell asked for that.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. No, I don't know who asked.
You know what I'm saying? So that be my thing. Like I like Cyborg, but for me to buy into Cyborg, you got to give me that $6 million man treatment. Now, which once again, $6 million, this dude look like a whole ass human. I got Star and Mother Darkseid and Mother Box, and this what we got.
So now here's a question for you. Who did better art? Mark Bagley.
Man, I'm not gonna George Perez. What we talking about?
Okay, all right. I just want to. I wait and say you do Warriors bias, but George Perez, Perez all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Listen, I'm new Warrior bias, but damn, I ain't stupid. Just damn, it's Mark Bagley. Like, I mean, they're not Mark Bagley, George Perez. Damn, what we talking about? Like,
hey, and what was your favorite? You already said what your favorite story. What was your favorite storyline in New Titans? I mean, not New Warriors. See, I said New Titans. New Warriors. What was your favorite storyline in New Warriors?
You know what? It's actually coming up. I can't wait. When we see the Black Avengers, I'm sitting up here like, ooh.
What was it, Forever Yesterday?
Yeah, like, because you're an X-Men fan. You like, so y'all gonna do this with the New Warriors?
That was dope. That was dope. I liked it that. Captain Assyria, Horus, Scepter.
Hasbro, y'all tripping. Me and Daryl could have made y'all some money. Lord, boy, look here. Y'all have to hire some folks. And that's the other thing. The New Warriors, just going back, looking over there, I don't want to necessarily say Rose Gallery, but the other characters that they had, the vibrant costumes and everything like that, man.
Psionics. There would have been some great costumes. Psionics. Why do we not have? Is there a Gideon action figure anywhere?
Might have been Toy Biz.
It ain't been a Gideon since Toy Biz.
Huh?
It ain't been a Gideon since Toy Biz.
Nope.
See,
but then again, when's the last time Marvel did something with Gideon?
Touche.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
what about Turbo/Torpedo?
Mr. Smith was just talking about him. Was just talking about it. What they need to do is, one, you got to find somebody that knows how to bring them characters back in modern day. Because I was thinking about it. One of the things that made Night Thrasher was the skateboard. Well, how do you do that in modern day? He needs to be on a motorcycle. He needs to be on a motorcycle, and that skateboard still need to be attached to his back. That way he can use it for close quarters combat.
Give him one of them. Give it down. Why does Dwayne not have a skateboard like the Rocket Racer?
Should.
He got the money. Well, and it ain't nothing but a trip to the Tinkerer, right? So why could he not? That would be dope to him. That'd be
let me ask this question. And you gonna laugh when I ask you this question. Let Mr. Ray Smith tell it, considering how close him and T'Challa is. If we giving Sam all kind of damn vibranium equipment out of Wakanda for no damn reason, why he ain't help my dog Dwayne up? You see what I'm saying? Hey, there's so many different things that they could have done.
At least you got some money.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of money. Sam ain't got nothing.
Me and you sat up there. We bought that comic, that series. It was so disappointed.
About the whole thing. I got the whole thing.
like to your point, you said it earlier tonight. If you're not gonna do it right, then just don't do it at all. You still
time and time again. With them and was it X-Force? No, not X-Force. Yeah, it was X-Force. Didn't they team up with X-Force?
Mm-hmm.
And because they had old boy from Power Pack.
Yep.
And
that was some great storytelling. You had Power Pack, you had New Warriors crossing over with him and everything like that. You got Gideon, then you got the alien horse creatures and everything like that, man.
Smiley, wasn't that his name? At least that's what the kids called him. I didn't collect Power Pack. I just read about Power Pack in other people's comic books.
I collected Power Pack. I'm living in Camilla, Georgia, so I'm limited on what I can get. I'm getting my comic books from the
they had with Power Pack.
What I'm saying is the comic books were at the drugstore. Right. And it ain't like them older people were like comic book fans and everything like that. So they got their comic books every Wednesday.
On the spinning rack.
On the shelf. On the the little card rack. Okay. So I'm going there and it's like I got my Power Pack. You know, that's where I come in. Oh, y'all, Crystar. I guess I ain't got no choice but to read this. Micronauts. Okay, read Micronauts. Spider-Man.
That's actually a good read.
It was, but I'm just telling you, like, that's what they had. Black Panther
wasn't nowhere to be found.
If that dude wasn't showing up in somebody else's comic book, they were not gonna put a comic book called Black Panther in Michigan County Drugstore. that's not what they was finna do. They wasn't finna do that. So you figure between me being 13 and me being 18, 19, I ain't really got that much direct contact with T'Challa. They're not doing that in Georgia. Not like that. Not like that.
Okay, let's go here real quick. Because there ain't too much more I need to say. You just put the cherry on top, dog. So I ain't really too much more I can put in that basket. Who you got in this fight?
Anthony Joshua. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me put my glasses on.
No. We get to that second.
You know what? Who that is over there, live action?
That is Prince Nuada from Hellboy, the Golden Army.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. Who this dude over here?
That's Fandral the Dashing of the Warriors 3.
I'm gonna holler at you, Fandral. I don't even like you like that. I could be wrong, but I know you're a god and everything like that. Dude's a demon.
Well, he's an elf, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I don't necessarily like it.
Well, now I was when I put this together, and I was thinking, oh man, Nuada gonna whoop his ass. But then I got to thinking, how much can the average, normal, rank and file Asgardian lift? 30 tons. That's an average Asgardian. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume Fandral falls in that category. Now, how much can Prince Nuada lift press? In other words, how strong is Prince Nuada? He beat Hellboy once, but it wasn't with his strength. It was skill. Now, Hellboy, unenhanced, is only like 5 to 10 ton range. But when, he takes on the Rama presence and grows the horns, then he's 100-ton range.
That's a whole problem.
But that ain't what Nuada was facing. Nuada was facing 5 to 10 tons. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Fandral is the best fighter in Asgard when it comes to a blade. And that ain't no easy thing to beat. Will Nuada's agility and skill help him overcome the greatest swordsman or one of the greatest swordsmen in all of Asgard? Because, that's what we look at when we see Fandral. We go, oh, sidekick, Warriors 3. Oh, he's backing Thor up. You know what I'm saying? But in them comic book fights, when Ragnarok goes down, who's up in the front, swinging, killing trolls and giants and stuff like that? Volstagg is sitting on him, but and Hogan is bashing him with his mace. But this man right here, he got swordplay. He got bad swordplay. So I'm going with Fandral. Me, that's just me though. Gray is in here. What's up, Gray? Gray says spinning rack at the grocery store, cloak and dagger, and power pack. Do we remember Factor 3? Ain't that the mutant group? Ain't that the group with Banshee and a couple other folks in it? The Mimic and ain't that some mutant criminal organization? And Kamoyo says Fandral 2 because as the reasons I cited. Asgardians are class 30. Can't beat Fandral's strength level. In a sword fight, I don't know. Well, put it like this. Nuada looks good in a fight. Let's put it like that. Nuada looks good in a fight against an opponent in his strength range. So if he don't jug Fandral with that and break it off in him like he did Hellboy, he guaranteed to have problems. And there's no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes about that. Okay. Joshua.
I got called away to cut a pizza.
Joshua and Paul. What did you want? What did you want to share?
You box. Yes. You box.
Yes.
You shoot. That ain't me.
That ain't wrong. Yeah.
I'm the feral person out of the two.
Oh, you're feral. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I hear a lot of folks want to give him credit for lasting, for surviving. I want to talk to my brother that's a boxer. And maybe I'm being too harsh.
Okay.
I didn't hear him say before the fight he was gonna survive. He said he was gonna knock him out. That
is what he said. He said he had tricks for him.
That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. If you tell me you fishing to go into the fight and whoop somebody ass, I don't mind you getting knocked out. I don't mind you if you went in there to go whoop their ass. Like if from ding ding, you about whooping their ass, but you get knocked out. You went in there, he tried. But you can't tell me you're gonna whoop somebody's ass, you're gonna knock them out, and you run and then tell me, well, I survived. I didn't want you to no. You're gonna knock him out.
You ran. You didn't say is run. Well, I guess running is survival, huh?
You down there hunching on the dude's leg like you're a dog. Like I ain't trying to be funny.
More than once.
Right. But
more than twice.
I got this gonna sound real wrong. I got more respect for the cats he done knocked out. Jake Paul. I got more respect for them. Why? Because they ran up on him. They said they were going. Nate talked a lot of trash. He did. Nate sold out. He did. Nate was running his mouth. Ding, ding. Nate rented. Okay, well, Nate said Nate wasn't going in there to play.
Still got slept.
He ain't going there to play. You going in there playing around. One, you coming in there with your Hulk Hogan stuff on. That's disrespectful.
I'm not going into a boxing match. First, I'm not going into a boxing match and I don't know how to box. And I didn't get no training on how to box or none of that. Nate Robinson looked pathetic. It was painfully obvious that he had never boxed before and wasn't trained. I was waiting for him to get knocked out, if I'm being honest.
Bro.
And the only person, well, not anymore, but the only person to beat him was a boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's what happens. And I was saying it all day Friday, all day Saturday. That's what happens when you face someone of your same weight and skill level. Boxing has weight classes for a damn reason. But who did he go and pick? Who he going to pick? Little cats, MMA fighters, boxers, one boxer, two boxers, and then the boxer you did fight was way past his prime, and then you pigeonholed him with a clause so he couldn't knock your ass out.
Bro, I think he picked Anthony Joshua for one reason.
He thought he was going to be an easy win.
Anthony Joshua is a nice guy. He a nice guy. Cause you not finna. Cause you could have gave that to old boy, the skinny dude, the bronze bomber. But I know what that would have looked like in the first round.
if
Deontay Wilder against Jake Paul, what you thinking?
I'm thinking at some point that could go in any direction. Deontay Wilder, again, he's not a boxer, he's a brawler. All I see when in any of his fights, all I see him throwing is killer haymakers, destroy you, wreck your world type punches. Okay. I don't know if anybody ever told that brother. It takes more energy out of you to swing and miss than it does to hit somebody.
I think if Deontay Wilder was to fight Jake Paul, I think he cover lane Jake Paul. Like
he ain't got no ring rust. He could probably run.
Like he could probably run one on Jake. I can see Jake trying to run up out the corner and I can see Clover throw. I can see Dion get your ass back in the corner. Let me finish. Cause to your point, he a brawler. That's not Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was not a brawler. You know, he gonna give you a sweet sign. He got in there with somebody that don't care.
Also, too, though. Wilder ain't got no chin.
He ain't what?
Wilder doesn't have a chin.
No, he don't.
He can get slept real easy. You know what I'm saying? And you mean to tell me you ain't fast enough to dodge Tyson Fury's punches?
I don't want to say nothing because all you making me think about is when the dude hit Deontay and he spent around and he looked at the ref like, "Did you see him hit me?" I was like,
bruh, that it is what it is, man. It is what
I ain't want to see my dog get like that. Like, damn, bro, he spent you around like that, bro. Like, good God, bro, what you got going on this weekend? Because we are at 2 hours and 30 minutes almost.
Oh shit, I gotta go. And I got people downstairs. They come to visit me. So, I got action figure reviews I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna check my LCS to see what's there, and if they got something for me, I'm gonna do some reviews on that. And I got a couple of Black Panther videos in the pipe.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, what you got going on, Playboy?
I got to pick back up Blood Feud because I don't want to say I've been slacking on that. I think it's safe to say we've been busy.
When you dropping that Lilith?
Talking about her fighting the Blood Feud and everything.
The video you've been giving us.
The
whole thing.
I was supposed to.
I'm waiting to drop mine. I don't want to drop mine before you drop yours.
So mine will be dropped on the 1st because I should have 31 days worth of photos. At least 31 pictures.
I bet. That's
so
perfect.
Mine should be available on the 1st and everything because I'm gonna do photos to get caught up and everything tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll also be dropping a video. 10 gadgets from Wakanda that are better than Stark Tech.
Shit, all of them. But anyway,
so yeah. Oh, also, New Avengers issue 7. We got that. Darkest Night. We're gonna be dropping that and everything like that. And if we probably gonna get that New Warriors, another issue of New Warriors in here and everything like that. We got a full weekend ahead of us. Yeah,
I'm digging New Warriors. It's
like, man, listen, I'm glad y'all digging it. I'm glad y'all digging it. I'm doing it for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I'm doing it for y'all because y'all liking it like that. I was like, okay, all right, yeah, we're gonna keep the party rolling. We're gonna keep the party rolling.
We appreciate the shit out of it, bro.
Yeah,
we really do because New Warriors something they need, man. For real, they need to bring that shit back because them was some great stories. Period. Them was some great stories. I enjoyed every time I picked up a New Warriors comic book. I was not disappointed.
And from what I've seen on TikTok, you're not by yourself. There are quite a few New Warriors fans over there on TikTok, and they're like, "Man, damn, that's my shit." So I'm like, "So we ain't by ourselves then?" Okay, all right.
Get in there, man. Get in there, man. Do that shit. Do every single issue. Do every single damn issue.
Oh yeah, we doing that. And I want to say thank you to the Rock With Me Nation, man. Over 1,400, 1,403. Man, that's big. Like I said, that's how me and the missus paying bills now and everything like that. It's this it. This the full-time job. So I'm committed to giving y'all what y'all want. So just let me know.
And look here. Hey, this was a freestyle Friday because we did not expect to do this. And it just things lined up and it turned into something. It was one thing, it turned into something else, and it turned out to be freaking great.
Our thoughts and prayers to B, your mom and everything like that. We hope she get better and everything like that. So
prayers going up because blessings come down, man. She gonna be great. I don't know what's going on with it, but I don't pray because I know what's going on. I pray because I have faith.
And to Miss Ty, my hat's off to you, Queen. Like that.
Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you for up. Thank you for schooling us up. You know what I'm saying? Showing us that you what you say, we collect Black Panther stuff. She said, you do? Hold my beer. You know.
So don't nobody need to be out there thinking, oh, Black Panther is just a male character. I know for a fact the person with the most Black Panther paraphernalia merch is a woman.
the world record holder. Okay, so when all you cats out there think y'all got Black Panther merch, come holler at Ty. Okay, she got some for she threw her renters out so she could get more Black Panther stuff.
Bruh,
what y'all know about that?
Let me tell you something. The closest I've seen to that was a brother on Instagram. Deadpool.
Right.
I'm looking, bro. Yeah, like it was lit. I mean, lit. Like every day, whatever Deadpool thing you could think of, it was there. I was like, golly. You know what I'm saying? I feel how I feel, but admiring what you got going on, first of all, that's an investment. That's an investment. And I got to give it up to somebody, and that's a commitment. So I got to take my hat off of that, off the rip. So I'm like, God damn. And even with that, I'm like, God damn, I ain't got it like that with Black Panther.
She said she ain't got no kids, so that means she didn't have to buy no diapers. She didn't have to buy no Similac. She didn't have to buy no jeans. She didn't have to buy no Gucci bag. Well, she bought a Coach bag, but that was for her. But yeah, I get it though. But she's an attorney, bro.
Yeah.
She's an attorney. She got paper. She good. She gonna be good. And she live by herself with all that Black Panther stuff.
My sister, that's an attorney, and that's the other thing, because folks love to say, well, who got time for this? She's the attorney. She got time.
She says she don't read because she tired of reading all them briefs and paperwork and files and discoveries and shit. I'd be tired of that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Let me go collect something.
Take my mind off. Listen. Bro. So I'm just gonna keep praying. I know what I want for 2026. Other than life and happiness for my friends, family, loved ones, and myself. Bro, I was talking to the missus today.
Uh-oh.
She a huge Thundercats fan. We both looked at the Thundercats lair Super 7, and we both looked at the Thunder Tank Super 7.
You about to get a Thunder Tank, Theo?
I'm gonna manifest it into existence. Hold on. No. You forgot the Thundercats lair too.
Sort of omens. Give me sight beyond sight.
Bro, I'm gonna manifest.
Yeah, no, we like some Thundercats out here. Thundercats out here.
Daryl, here's the thing. You know it won't be the Thundercats lair.
I because you didn't say nothing about no Thundercats figures. Oh, look, what a coincidence. Starman.
It is. Yeah, man, I gotta manifest that into existence, because I'm thinking I can only think of the stuff that's possible with that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cold. That's cold-blooded. You feel me?
Oh, 100.
That's cold-blooded. And then I'm sitting up here like, Daryl, what would that do for the Rock With Me Nation? Like, the Rock With Me Nation got the
raise the bar, my brother. Raise the bar.
Yeah.
Raise the bar.
All that. Well, brother, once again, congratulations, bro. Beautiful set of twins and everything like that. Got another one on the way. Not set twins. Supposed to be.
I want no more twins. One set's enough.
And to the rest of the Rock With Me Nation, happy holidays to y'all and everything like that. We hope y'all did you do whatever you want to call it.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, because I try not to get caught up in that. I ain't never
First
get it
birthday Kwanzaa. Well, I respect the principles.
Yeah, it is. So happy Kwanzaa to y'all and everything. Those that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy belated, Merry belated Christmas.
They ain't gonna make Kwanzaa no national holiday because it's 6 days. They ain't making that no national holiday.
We up out of here. We hope you enjoyed the content and everything like that. Listen, ain't no football like that this weekend, so you might as well have your notifications on and everything like that. And I'm gonna do my best to have something up between 12 and 1. Something.
Easter?
Yes. Between 12 and 1. So
be looking for it.
Yeah.
Look at y'all. That is it for now. But fret not, we be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until we do, y'all be good to each other. I'm D Real. That's Theo. And we are Sideways.